your neck and turn it over your right shoulder. Inhale, we rise and lengthen, and on an exhale, we get a little deeper into that stretch. So I'm just gonna come make adjustments for you to help you get deeper into the stretch. Beautiful. I'm just gonna come over here. Awesome, do you feel that? Wonderful. All right, on your next inhale, we're gonna come back through center. And we're gonna exhale over to the opposite side. Left hand comes behind our sacrum, right hand over that knee. Find your stability, grounding through the seat bones, keeping your core tight and that spine nice and long. When you feel like you have your stability, maybe you want to bring your head and turn it over your left shoulder. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we twist a little deeper. Just going to adjust you on this side so that you're balanced out, okay? Nice line of energy through the spine. Awesome. Feel good?
Yes.
Good. Great, on the next inhale, we'll come back to center and meet. I'm gonna scoop back because we're gonna come forward and do a seated forward fold. You're just gonna crawl forward as far as you can with your spine staying nice and straight and your seat bones on the ground, okay? And every inhale, we straighten that spine out a little bit longer. And exhale, we lean into that stretch. So if you're here, or you're here, or you're down here, the most important thing is always a straight spine. We get our foundation down perfect, and then the stretches come. That looks beautiful. We inhale, opening our hearts a little more. Exhale, release. Stay at the pace of your own breath. Let's take 2 more here. Great, use your next inhale to lift you back up, maybe crawling, maybe engaging your core to bring you all the way up. Now we're gonna bring our legs out wide again. We're gonna reverse the cross of our legs. So this time we'll bring our left leg in first, and then we'll bring our right leg to follow. This is just going to balance out our hips so that we get that nice stretch in both sides, okay? So we're gonna inhale our hands up, exhale, we're gonna crawl forward. Might feel a little different on this side. So yoga, we work to balance out both sides of our bodies. We inhale, we find that length in our spine. We exhale, get a little deeper into that yummy stretch. Seat bones are grounded. Mind is relaxed. If you'd like to engage in an Ujjayi breath, it's a breath that sounds a little bit like an ocean wave. You keep your mouth closed and you exhale through your throat. You'll sound a little bit like Darth Vader. Just big inhale. It feels silly at first, but it really helps you get through the hard stretches. sends energy to all the right parts of the body. Good. Last deep inhale here. Exhale, and then our next inhale, we'll crawl back up to seated position. Great. Let's get started. We're gonna take our hands and give them a little baby massage just to energize them, build awareness, say thank you. All the little ways our hands help us in our daily life. Thank you, hands. So, I'm just gonna kind of give each little finger a massage, get them nice and awake before we crawl into our tabletop position. It's my favorite part. Alrighty, now we're gonna come forward onto both hands and both knees. You want your hands placed directly underneath your shoulder blades, knees directly underneath the hip point, so the feet facing back, as if someone could have a tea party on your back. You tell them always with little kids, I'm like someone's drinking tea. Great, limbs are nice and sturdy here. Our fingers are spread wide. We're pressing into our foundation. We're not dumping in the low back. Everything is still nice and tight. And on our next inhale, we're gonna drop the belly, splay the heart forward, coming into our cat-cow pose. So inhale, we drop the belly, and then on an exhale, we tuck the tailbone, we round the back, we press into our foundation. Feels super yummy. So at your own breath pace, every inhale, we drop the belly, we open the heart, we press into all the corners of our fingertips. Bend our neck back, and on an exhale, we round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Stay doing this at the pace of your own breath. And then just move your hands back a hair. Be like an inch perfect. Good. Inhale, drop. Looks great. I love having this mirror here.
And I keep looking at you in it. What am I doing?
Inhale, belly drops. This is, we're just beginning to build a nice flow here. Exhale, tailbone comes down. Inhale, belly drops. This is a great way to work out your spine in the morning. It hits every little vertebra. It's so good for you. Just doing this every day is making moves. Inhale, maybe you want to come off the rails a little bit. Kind of twist from side to side. Get out those kinks, whatever's calling you. Keeping the main movement of cat-cow. Let's do 2 more at your own breath speed. Ready, we'll meet together at the center at tabletop. Great, we're gonna plug our left hand into the ground, remembering to keep our fingers nice and wide and strong. We're gonna inhale our right hand up. Awesome, and then we're gonna exhale it down and through. It's okay, we all struggle with that sometimes. And you're gonna come to rest on your shoulder. This is called threading the needle. You can leave your hand by your face, or you can place it on your low back here. Whatever's comfortable. Yes. No, it looks good. That's great.
How do I go on my
So
shoulder?
you just let yourself rest down. Beautiful.
Like a pretzel.
And nothing hurts. So what might be tricking you is your hand. You want it a little closer to your face here. Good. Yeah, this can be a funky one when you first do it, but you look good. Awesome. So stay with your breathing here. Take 2 more breaths. Just stretching out our shoulder blades. On your next inhale, we're going to reach that hand back up towards the sky and bring down to reset at tabletop. Taking a second to reset our hands, make sure our knees are underneath our hips, our hands are right underneath our elbows, which are right underneath our shoulders. Awesome. Let's do a little cat-cow to reset ourselves. Great. And now we'll take it to the other side. We're going to lift that left hand up into the air. And exhale it, swoop it underneath our right hand and come to rest on that shoulder blade, letting our head come down to the ground. Looks great. That was a lot more natural.
That was easier.
That feel good? Good. That's all it is. It's a learning process. I'm super impressed that you even came here to do this with me. You're so awesome.
I like yoga.
Me too.
I hope so.
Staying with our breath. And on our next inhale, we'll bring that arm back up towards the sky and we'll meet down together in our tabletop